Hey everybody, my name's Kyle Richards of Design Socially. I wanted to give you a more simplified graphic description about what the infinite passion is because it just has a complicated name, but it's a really basic design skill that you can use for your projects in the future. So basically what the infinite passion is getting at is that you have your project here, that's what that line represents, and all of your process work is represented as a spiral that goes around the topic of your design. It's a pretty, like I said, it's a pretty simple thing to grasp when you put it that way. But what I'm talking about in my post here is it relates to my bathhouse. This line here represents the site for my bathhouse. I didn't know what to do for a concept, so I went for a curious walk around the site to help me come up with something. And my curious walk quite literally went in a circular path around the site till I came up with something for a concept. And the concept was going to be the sky, of course, like I said already. So that's how I came up with the concept, and then I used the infinite passion also to help come up with, to go through the process of my design from beginning stages to end. And so say this black line here represents the design in general, beginning stages here, and this is the final product of my bathhouse. Well, I did a really big brainstorming session on just an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and it really helped me get some big ideas down on paper that would later influence what my design looked like and what the concept came out to be. So that was a big couple of spirals around my concept here, and I came up with the distill style for my building. If you look at my portfolio from page 10 to 13, you can see that some overlapping planes are there. And they really did influence what I was trying to get from this design. Since I was trying to make the building an interface to the sky, I had to come up with some way to do that, and floating planes and overlapping planes seemed like the right way to do it because you can really get a floating sensation by doing that style of architecture. So those first red spirals, of course, are like I said, the brainstorming process, and coming up with the distill movement for my kind of driving force in the middle stages of this design is represented by these next couple of spirals here. It was a really big thing for informing my concept, so I was glad I came up with that, to be honest. And then the final stages of my design really was just finalizing floor plans and putting in some perspectives and renderings, and that's really just like the icing on the cake for the presentation of the whole project. And so that was the final stages. But I really wanted to just get this infinite passion thing down in a post because it's a really general way of looking at things for design. You come up with an idea for a project, and then you have to find a way to get from beginning to end. And you don't just go from beginning to end in a straight line. You kind of explore the different facets of your project, and you have a much more cohesive final product if you do so. And another way to look at it, I think it's kind of a deeper meaning as far as the infinite passion goes, but it really can relate to life. I'm kind of an intellectual, so just bear with me. But say like if this line represents your life, okay, you're born here, and this is where you die. It's not like you're born and then you just kind of sit around and then you're dead. That's not what happens. Of course, you experience things. You go out and you live your life. You have bad times, you have good times. And really that can be represented by this spiral that goes around, but it's probably not as consistent because your life, it can get really complicated at times. So maybe it's better represented like just a random curve that goes around what is your life. These are all your different experiences, and then when you die, there you are. You have a big celebration of your life, and that's just a deeper way of looking at the infinite passion, and it's just another way, the infinite passion can be the life of your design if you think about it. So I hope you enjoyed listening to my voice for about 5 or 6 minutes or so, but just drop a comment below and let me know what you think about all this, and I'm willing to take any kind of criticism. So thanks a lot and have a good one.